time. Good morning, precious. Mwah, 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 mwah. Happy Tuesday. They say Kiki is a casual affair. You ain't gotta dress up. This me. How y'all doing, baby? Hey, Portia. Oh, shoot. Trying to get my mask on, shoe coming off, everything. How y'all doing, baby? Happy Tuesday. Auntie's still trying to pull it together. I know. It take a couple days when I get back in town to get acclimated and get back into the swing of things. I know. So, we meet again. When you get a minute, go to that YouTube channel, Shakenya, and hit subscribe. It's such a simple thing to do. I don't understand why my subscriber list hasn't went up yet. Like, I don't get it. Yeah. It's not like it costs a lot of money or nothing like that. I can see if it costs a lot of money, but it don't. All you gotta do is just type it in. Type it in and hit subscribe. That's it. Wait a minute. Somebody said something. Oh yeah. You know, come on now. You know I had to bring them. I had to bring the Reds out Tuesday. I had to bring them out today. Yep. Hey, James. So, guys, today I wanted to talk to you about your list. And the people on your list that are guilty by association. And I got my mask upside down, and that's why it feels funny. Calm down. Ain't nobody here, y'all. Okay. There we go, people. There we go. I got it. Auntie got it. Hey, Miss Tanya, beautiful. How you doing, boo? So you're going up and down your list. You're looking at the baby still on your list because you're still trying to figure out what part the baby played in the manipulation portion of it all. Yeah, I know. I had somebody in my DMs. It wasn't an official DM. It was a conversation back and forth from a DM that they previously sent that I already did on the show. Nonetheless. They going crazy because that baby's still on the list, because the more and more they think about the things that has happened and transpired, the more and more they see that the baby had a lot to do with it. I know. It's tough. It's tough eliminating your list. It's even hard for you to look at the people that's guilty by association. I know. It's a couple of them on the list that I just look, and I keep looking, and I want to take them off, but I can't. I just simply can't. Let me tell you why. It's one in particular. We're in the same field. So the fact that we're in the same field, that means that we deal with families. We deal with social workers. We deal with CPS workers. We deal with families. So the fact that we deal with families is hard for me . It's hard for me to be okay with the fact that they're okay with the situation. Let me say that again for the people in the back. It bothers me that they're okay with this situation. How could anybody be okay with the discouragement of a child and a parent, whether it be mom and dad? We're not talking about just my situation. How can anybody in a family be okay with a child being discouraged to have a relationship with their mom or their dad? I know. So those people that's guilty by association, it's hard, because for them not to stand up and say anything and do anything about it and just be okay with it, that's troublesome. I know in my situation, fix it, Jesus, I did not know that I had been raising my child with such ignorance. And when I say such ignorance, meaning that the people that I was raising her with, I did not know. I swear I didn't. For years I didn't. And maybe I did and just overlooked it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we know. Because of the relationships. When you think back how it was when you were in a relationship before you guys broke up. Like, my ex-husband, he was very manipulative in the relationship. You know, he lied in the relationship. He was very deceitful in the relationship. So it was a lot of things that he did in his character in the relationship that how could it not fall over to the child? So that's one thing that we have to be careful of, people. When we break up, you got to talk. You got to have communication with one another, because there's certain characteristics and there's certain things that neither one of y'all want y'all child to possess. I know. There's certain things that I was trying to shelter my daughters from. Yeah, I grew up too fast. There's a couple things I did that, you know, I'm not going to say I regret, but I wish I would have waited to do. I'll say that. It was things I was exposed to at an early age. So it was a lot of things that I wanted to shelter my daughters from. And throughout my situation, my baby girl has actually been exposed to everything that I tried to shelter her from. Ain't that crazy? But that's what happens when you guys don't communicate after you break up. I'm telling you, co-parenting is a beautiful thing. When it's done correctly and that baby is put first, I tell you. Portia, I'm so happy to have you. Are you back in the morning? Somewhat? Okay, well, I am just so happy to have you back and you enjoy your day. All right, guys. So, y'all, I'm telling you. So, those people that's guilty by association, I know you want to take them off your list. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's a few of them that I want to take off. But before you scratch their name, you got to figure out what role they played as well. Because if you want to scratch them off, that means it's a good chance that you might have had a good rapport with them or a good relationship with them, or you thought that they was somebody else. And I can't put that any plainly when I say somebody else, meaning that you would probably never have thought in a million years that they would go along with the shenanigans. Meaning that if you're in a situation where you had a relationship with your baby and all of a sudden you don't have one with your baby, like, you would think that certain individuals, because of the relationship you had with them, would come to you and ask you what's going on. Ain't nobody asked me shit. Oh, excuse me, this is a Christian show. Fix it, Jesus. Yes. So it's certain individuals that I would like to take off the list. But just because they did not even come to me, I can't. Because, see, the one individual that I'm talking about, they came to me when they needed a job. I know. So that right there puts me in the frame that, oh, you a user. Because here it is, you will come when you in need. But here it is, I'm in need of fixing a relationship with me. Nobody reached out. It's it. So it's tricky when you on your list and you going down and you trying to scratch people off. I know. Those people that's guilty by association. Hey, Damien. You want to take them off? Hey, Dwayne. But you got to think it through. Because when it come time to confronting people, you want to make sure you're right. You want to make sure you have all your facts. You want to make sure you have all your reasoning why you feel the way that you feel. So you want to make sure. But yeah, those people that's guilty by association, I don't know. It's a tough one. So y'all, that's it for Coffee and Conversation. When you get a minute, go to that YouTube channel. Hit subscribe. Holla at your girl. Enjoy your day. And I'm out. Mwah.